anytime you diagnose a problem or a system, it's always best to start at the beginning. One of the beginnings of this irrigation system, or any irrigation system that I'm familiar with here in Florida, is this backflow preventer. Now, water's coming in from the city here. There's 2 spring-loaded valves that will prevent water from coming back into the city. That's what this backflow preventer does. Now, right now, this is off and this is off, so water is coming in from the city and stopping here. But even if this was open, it would come to here and stop. These are test ports. What I'm going to show you is a very basic, very simple, not very scientific way to figure out if the problem is here with your backflow preventer. So this is coming in from the city, and this is before any type of off switch. When we open it up, we should have good water pressure because this is coming straight from the city. Okay, so we've got good water there. Now on these, we shouldn't have any water coming out because this is turned off, right? So if we very quickly, whoops, a little pressurized water, maybe some more pressure, and maybe something here. No. Okay, so now when we turn this on, water's going to come through here and stop here. So we're going to test this guy, and we should have water running now. Yeah, see? Got water. And again, this guy should have water. Okay, see, we got water. And now this guy should have water. Uh-oh. So look at that. So we don't have any water coming out. So we're going to have an issue somewhere that we're going to need to take this apart to look at. So let's turn everything off and turn our water off here. Now this is going to let us get into the innards and the replaceable components of this backflow preventer. You'll get to see what it looks like. And what I'm hoping is the case is that when we look inside, we'll see that some of these components have scale or calcium or whatever on them that's preventing this spring from going. Alright, see, we've got, let's see, is that a replaceable O-ring? And this might be for this guy, but I don't even think we're going to dig that out. We're just going to see if that still works. And now this is a retainer that should slide out. Okay, so that retainer slid right out. This is this piece here if we needed it, which this piece looks good and it doesn't have a spring, so it's okay. I'm hoping that this one is just a little frozen. This guy we should be able to move this way and pull out, and then this guy we should be able to pull this way and move out. So we're going to try that. And you can just use a screwdriver to do that. It may be a little bit tough if they've been in here a while. Since this is plastic too, we need to be kind of careful that we don't smash anything to bits. I mean, we do have a replacement, but if we don't need to, might as well not. Just gonna try and work this free here. Okay, so what you can see here, let's rub that away. See all this junk here? Yeah, that's gross. But we've got, see how this is working fine? So water comes in this way, pushes on that spring, lets it through. It can't come this way. So this one's okay. This is the one that we need to take a look at. And there's a little lip right here. You should be able to get your... Okay. So just before we go ahead and replace everything, I'm just going to throw these back in and see if that broke something loose. Because again, at this point it's fairly... And having these ports open is good because while you're smushing these things in, the water pressure can release. Gotcha. Okay. Now I've got a retainer, which, if you'll see, is only going to go in one way. So that's the way it goes to retain that. We can't turn it in this way. We can't put it in this way and we can't put it in that way, so we know it's got to be this way. And then we're going to take this guy, and we can figure out which way it went because this screw hole matches up with the other screw holes. We're going to put that right there, and hopefully we can tighten this up and nothing will leak, and we'll have pressure out of this thing now. Alright, we're going to tighten these guys down, and then we need to make sure we close all of our ports too, all of our test ports. So we're going to close this one, and this one, and this one. And we're going to slowly. Alright. So again, we're going to see if we've got water here, which we do. We're going to see if we've got water here, which we do. And now this is the test. Do we have water here? We do. Look at that. Alright, so didn't even need the repair kit, just need to take things out and kind of break it up, which is very good news.